Hi there, and welcome to America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm Bob Saget, and you obviously rented or purchased this tape because you just can't get enough of our show. Or you actually rented Driving Miss Daisy and the video store messed up. Anyway, nobody's here but you and me, so let's run our opening title sequence. What do you say? You better not fast forward through this either, because hundreds of people worked round the clock to make these titles look just like this. You'll see them in a second, and you'll see me in a second. I'm going through this door, and when I'm on the other side, comedy will ensue.
Got laughs from coast to coast to make you smile. Real life look at each of you to capture all that style. You're the red, white, and blue. The fun and things you do. America, America, this is stories from your friends next door. They never you might be a star tonight, so let that camera roll. You're the red, white, and blue. All the fun and things you do. America, America, this is you.
I told you those opening titles were exciting, and that theme song, oh, I can't get it out of my head. I'll be opening my lounge act with it one day. America, America, this is you. Just makes me want to go out and get singing lessons. Oh, man, it just feels good to relax and get out of my show clothes, you know? Sorry. It sure is apropos that I'm doing the home video of home videos from home. Just so you know, this is not my real home. So why the heck am I paying the mortgage on this place? Well, look at it this way. In 30 years, it won't be mine. Obviously, this tape you're watching is different than the America's Funniest Home Videos you've come to know and love. For one, no commercials. Although I will be selling copies of this beautiful designer sweater if you order now. Oh, golly, no, I'm kidding. I could never knit more than 2 a week. Whoa, 2 jokes in a row. Also, if you want, you can put me on pause and get my face to look like this. All right, I'm not just here to babble incessantly and make stupid faces, although those are my functions. This home video is a release of some of our best and favorite clips from our first season. Now, that's a sporting thing for me to say, and ironically, our first set of clips covers the subject of sports. And here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball to center field. Going back for it, some guy. He's got it!
Now put your arms straight out.
Like this?
Exactly. Let me check your harness there.
I've never parasailed before.
Oh, it's simple. The boat has a line, and when the boat pulls that line, it opens your parasail, and you're lifted gracefully into the air. Now, don't forget to keep your arms straight out.
Roger, arms out, ready for takeoff. Oh, 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 oh. Arms out, arms out, arms out.
Hockey fans call Wayne Gretzky the great one. They call this guy the short one. That's right, that was a goal. He dreams of one day making it to the pros, but for now, he'd be content just to be able to stand up and all that equipment. Now here's a man who's too cheap to buy water skis, so he's skiing on his feet. Now watch while he tries to gather his aplomb and his pants at the same time. Finally, some golfers made it to the green, and they're ready to putt out. Yeah. Oh, it can be very lonely out on the course. Quiet. It's time to gently tap it in.
Closer. Oh.
Boy, those groundhogs are getting bigger all the time. This golfer has a large handicap, and most of it's in his shirt. Okay, these fellas know how to have a good time. By gang tackling this little guy. But here is a play that is destined for the history books. Spike it, Moose. Well, are you having trouble with your VCR? Of course you're not. It's just me doing my incredibly powerful VCR bit, and boy, it almost worked. Well, I've mentioned, I think, many millions of times before that our tapes should be funny or amazing. Well, here's one that's so amazing, it's not funny. And if you're on a horse while you're watching this, you might want to get off. Let's check that in slow-mo. It's always impressive at the rodeo if you actually sew your pants to the saddle. This man and horse were last seen heading east on I-90, 80, and parts of 10. Come on, boy, fetch! I gotta get a dog. And while I'm at it, I'd better get a professional sports person to explain these unprofessional sports to me. And you. Daddy, can I have another turn on the airbag? Tell you what, son, I'll flip you for it. Hey, Brian, I forgot to tell you, the bridge is out. What was that? The bridge is what? Ah, You've heard of one-on-one? Well, this is one. Go, hoophead. Here's the brother Mary Poppins doesn't talk about. Sidney Poppins. Just learned to walk and now this. What are they laughing at? I'd like to see them try it. Here's one of America's favorite pastimes. But looks like he's got it. He's pulling in that rare speckled wide-mouth blue visor. Man, I love being in the water. But I think I'll get out for a little while. Ah, what the hey, I think I'll go back in. This is Chick Saget. Welcome to this fabulous pep rally and home team introduction. When your name is called, just run around the gym and burst through the paper. Here he comes. So one guy fell down. Big deal. Well, here's our next player, high-fiving his way to center court. He's looking good. And he's through the paper. So two guys fell down. Big deal. Because the next player hears the roar of the crowd. And here he comes now. He gets high fives, low fives, and change for a five. He rounds the far turn, and he kicks into fifth gear, and that's some tough paper. Into six, home team nothing. This is the grandmothers versus the kids. The grandmothers are in the blue, and I think they're a tad overconfident. See the cheerleaders, see the team. Now see something entirely new. Cheerleader bowling. Everybody's saying that there's an important scout in the crowd. They really are. They say he's either from the Lakers or the Globetrotters or the American Glass Company. Let's see that again and feel the pain. Nothing's unusual about a boy playing basketball unless he's joined by his pet tiger. Well, he's not in any danger, but his pants are. Now, don't try this with your pet tiger. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Wait a minute. I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. Okay, I think it's time for a little donkey breakdancing. All right, enough showing off. I'm putting my foot down. Now step on it. Oh, I
you made your point. Oh, no. Nice donkey.
People have asked me, how the heck do I remember all the lines on our show? Well, it's actually very easy. You see, remembering lines is just a matter of association and knowing what you're talking about. You're going to love this next clip. It's about a little kid who just calls things as he sees them.
These kids are watching a barbershop quartet. They're not listening, they're just watching. The kid second from the right noticed that one of the barbers got dressed in a hurry.
Say your flies open and your pants in the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Can you count higher than that?
1.
Yeah, that was higher.
Ma, the cake was a nice thought, but I wanted chocolate. Here's another house that didn't meet the building code. Some grandparents hand down the family treasures. This grandfather hands down the family dentures. No wonder I've been sticking to the floor. I've got gum on my shoe. I'd better get rid of it. This is an All Points Bulletin. Be on the lookout for an Easter egg thief. Yes, I said an Easter egg thief. Description, female, 3 feet tall, possessing a black shirt and an Easter egg stealing bucket. What do you do when someone gives you those charming trick candles that won't go out? First, you hyperventilate. Then you give them your best shot.
Some guy just ran in with a tape and he said, "You gotta see this, you gotta see this." Well, we gotta see this because that guy's the producer.
You know how it is. It starts as an itch. So you pull up one side. Then you do the other side. Well, then you might as well go ahead and pull the whole thing up and be done with it. Hey, who's gonna know? If there's one thing predictable about kids, it's that they're totally unpredictable. Mrs. Lorraine Pozak of Florida captured this song gone wrong.
Oh, the other reindeer, you're the rabbit cold in Maine. But for rolled up through that with your nose so bright. Will you buy my day tonight? Shine your whip night, cold.
Cold and wet. Ugh. The days of spring are nice and rainy. The summer days are hot and very like a desert. The end.
What about the days of fall?
The days of fall are...
I have just been handed a script that I haven't been able to put down. And that's because our prankstering prop person put paste all over the back of it. Oh, sure they did. Well, pro that I am, I'll make use of this thing by saying you don't need a big, fancy, sticky script like this one to make your own production video. Just look what these people did with just a camcorder and some imagination. I'm free. Oh, no.
This dip is divine. Marshall, what's in this dip? Hi, I'm Dippet. Tonight I'm peanut butter and marshmallow sour cream, but I come in 3 other exciting flavors: chocolate clam, creamy garlic, and Hungarian surprise. I go extremely well at wedding showers, chamber mixers, bar mitzvahs, and stag parties. Woo! Have me at your next bash and let me amaze your guests. I can carry on meaningful conversations with them as they eat me. Look for me, Diphead, in the frozen novelties section of your nearest discount barn.
People who lip sync in your rearview mirror may appear larger than they are.
Now I see that the grass is greener. Is it too late for me to find my way home? How could I be so wrong? Leaving me alone.
Where does Christopher Cox from Hayward, California buy clothes? You guessed it, at a half-off sale. Oh, look, we're in luck. A lady with a duck.
E-I-E-I-O with a here, there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Well, I'm speaking to you now from this patio setting for a reason. Patio setting. Sounds like an old Irish singer, doesn't it? Hello, I'm Patio Setting. We have 2 shows tonight. Sorry. So, the patio is where 87% of Americans keep their pets. The other 13% aren't American. You know, I think it'd be much simpler if I just said, let's take a look at some of your favorite animal clips. Let's take a look at some of your favorite animal clips. Shall we?
Sitting on Laura Jean Ferentz's lap is a kinkajou, a nocturnal creature native to Mexico and South America. They dislike bright sunlight and prefer shady, out-of-the-way areas. can't figure out why he always has a waxy buildup on his fur. Through the advancement of electronic science, we are able to hear this dog's thoughts.
Pushing a rock, pushing a rock, pushing a rock, turning around, pushing a rock, 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 turning around, pushing a rock. I keep forgetting. Are we supposed to hibernate in the spring or the fall? Must be the fall.
When I was about 4 years old, I was bitten by my next-door neighbor, Merwin Kruger's cat. Ever since that time, I've been allergic to cats and avoided hanging out with kids named Merwin. Sorry, Merwin. But even if you're allergic to cats, you're going to enjoy these cat clips.
Meow, you miniature mortals. Help! Scream for help. No one will hear you. I am a 50-foot cat, the result of a freak scientific experiment. Ha-ha, the man responsible for my condition is on this train, and I vowed revenge. Dr. Sias, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I'll get you now. My paw! You'll pay for that. He doesn't seem to be on this train. Maybe he took the 510.
Here is the primary reason why you should never soak your underwear in milk. Look, everyone, it's Puss in Boots.
What are you doing? Did I have a tuna sandwich for lunch?
Let me check. Yeah, albacore.
Hello? Let me in. I forgot my key. I left it on my other collar. Let me in. I gotta go to the bathroom. Now.
Now, this family set up the camera on the tripod to tape themselves watching TV. They didn't have a clue that their kitty strolled by a candle and lit his tail for a moment. Calm down. Not to worry. Look, it's out now, see? Why is it whenever you see something good on TV, before you know it, it gets taken right off? I was just thinking, I wish all of you watching this tape right now could have been at my wedding. We could have used another 50 lucite serving bowls. But weddings aren't just about returning gifts. Nope, they're about love and the sacred event which makes it contractual.
Keep your eye on the best man on the right. Better make that the lower right.
Listen carefully to the pastor's instructions and the bride's response.
In the presence of God.
And these witnesses.
And these witnesses.
Take you, Kevin.
Take you, Kevin.
To be my wife.
Here's a fun new tradition, bouquet football. And here's the snap. Have I mentioned that whoever catches the bouquet is the next bride? That's the brakes, kid. To the right of the bride is the groom, who is perfectly groomed. His tuxedo is neatly pressed. The carnation in his buttonhole is freshly carnated. And his mouth shows no sign of wedding breath.
I love being a wedding photographer, and it's more than just the free food. Let me tell you two a little wedding poem to bring a photo-perfect smile to your newly wedded faces. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something wet.
One of these apples is not like the others. I watch too much Sesame Street. Anyway, it's a bug. One of our favorite wedding clips went on to win the weekly $10,000 prize. Actually, it wasn't a wedding clip then, it was just the proposal. You see, the wedding took place on the same day we taped our first season's $100,000 grand finale show, so the young couple missed a free trip to Hollywood and we missed their wedding. Well, actually, I wasn't invited, but I'm glad because I honestly think it's very tacky when people invite you to their weddings when they know you won't be able to make it, just to get a gift. Huh, the nerve of some people. Anyway, here's that wedding proposal that brought tears to our producer's eyes. There's nothing in here.
Bonnie doesn't know that it's Jeff inside that monkey suit. Oh, he's such a kidder. Big-hearted, banana-loving Jeff wants to make sure that this is a Halloween Bonnie will never forget. Well, the trick is he's son of Kong. The treat is there's an engagement ring inside that pumpkin.
Bonnie Louise Hawkins, will you marry me?
Cooking clips. No, that's not when your hairdresser Raoul has left your curlers in the heating unit too long. When I think of cooking clips, I'm reminded of this informative set of videos. Will you stop that?
First, apply the chocolate to the whole face. Hey, you missed a spot. Next, add just a splash of milk. Remember, just a splash. A little spaghetti helps give a continental flavor. Encore. A few scoops of ice cream. Finally, mix thoroughly until exhausted. Oh, now, this recipe serves 48 hungry people. And here they are, celebrating the birthday of a blindfolded man. Not him. The blindfolded man is named Jim Kiss. Now, remember the name Jim Kiss, because it is important to my joke. And here is my joke. Jim Kiss is about to get it in the kisser.
No matter how old I get, nothing tastes as good as a big bowl of strained beets. Boy, they're even better after you eat them. My mom used to spend hours in the kitchen trying to pry the caps off those little jars, but not every kid has a fond memory of those early foods. Oh, man. More beets, please.
Here's a new taste treat. Grapefruit. I guess grapefruit is an acquired taste. Now, why would those guys eat grapefruit when they could have something normal, like this giant kosher garlic pickle? There is a limit to the amount of strained carrots a person can eat. Hoi! A certain kind of applesauce at a certain time of day can turn an unsuspecting toddler into W.C. Fields. Ugh, lamb chops again? Here's a toddler tidbit. When you eat ice cream, always wear your mittens.
You never know what you'll see next on this tape. In fact, I don't know what we're going to see next, so let's just both sit back and be surprised. The montage you're about to see is a mixture of home videos and music. Well, really, it's a mixture of home videos, music, and water, and kids, and sports fanatics, and soap suds, and all kinds of water things.
I was taking a bath long about a Saturday night. Yeah. Rubbed up, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. When I stepped out the tub, put my feet on, I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door, and then a split splash, back in the bath. Well, I was out of know there was a party going on. There was a splishing and a splash, moving with the feeling, moving and a groove and rocking and a roll.
I've got to tell you, you're the best viewer or viewers we could have asked for. I'm not just kissing up. But I must say, I'm a little bit hurt by you. Yeah, you know who you are. That one guy who always fast forwards through me to get to the videos quicker. But I forgive you, Dad. Well, usually we run out of time, but in this instance, we're running out of tape. Trust me, there's only a few feet left. So I was told to leave you with one more video, and I will. I don't know where I'll see you next. On the show, on a tape, or in front of your home. But I have to say, take care of yourselves and keep those cameras safely rolling. Now here comes that lost clip that some of you might call your favorite pick.
Stories from the friends next door. They never told.